Hi! If you are new here, welcome. You are watching Compact Reviews. We aim to update on the latest and best everything that has to do with cooking and the kitchen. We test them out in real life so you know what they're like even before buying them. For someone who loves cooking, nothing could be better than Compact Reviews.
In this video, we will discuss the top 7 best olives for Martini. So let's get started. Number 7. Divina Castelvetrano olives. For me, there is no better Martini olive than a Castelvetrano olive from Sicily. Says Pete Stanton, head bartender at AI Fiori at the Langham, New York. Grown specifically in the Castelvetrano region of Sicily, the fresh seaside air adds a distinct mild salinity to the olives. At AI Fiori, we use whole Castelvetranos in brine, because they deliver a delicious buttery flavor that classically pairs well with the aromatics of a proper gin martini, Stanton says. The olive's meaty texture is also durable, he says, which makes it easy to run a martini pick through. Unlike other green martini olives that may be a bit more neutral in flavor, you get a rich taste without bleeding into the drink. These olives by Divina are grown in Italy, and then packaged and imported to the United States. They have no high fructose corn syrup or other unnatural colors, flavors, or preservatives. Number 6. Filthy Food Filthy Pickle Stuffed Olive. Stuffed olives are particularly attractive to drinkers looking for a little pizzazz, and these ones are filled with another highly coveted garnish, pickles. To make them, the pits are removed from large green queen olives, which are then stuffed with tiny gherkins, perfect for adding depth to Bloody Marys. Filthy Olives by Filthy Food is by far the most preferred brand at the London, says Piero Procida, Director of Food and Beverage at the Beverly Hills Bar. I know many bars like to buy in bulk and sometimes buy large containers of olives to save money, but Filthy makes its olives in easy-to-handle small jars that make easy storing and freshness the focal point. The jars are very reasonably priced and designed for today's serious bartender. Number 5. Eat Prime Foods Pitted Sicilian. Castelvetrano olives are the best-tasting olives on the market, says Paul Gonzalez, beverage supervisor at Delta Hotel's Virginia Beach Bayfront Suites. They taste great by themselves, with other small bites, and especially in savory drinks like Martinis or Bloody Marys. These Castelvetrano olives from Eat Prime Foods are rich, buttery, meaty, and especially great for vodka martinis. Plus, as Gavin Humes, food and beverage director of Scratch Bar and Kitchen says, Castelvetrano olives like these are tasty to eat on their own while making a cocktail. Though you may think the pits are annoying to remove, leave them in. They keep the flavors as fresh as possible. Number 4. Jack Rudy Cocktail. I cheat with my martinis and always add a splash of sherry, which means they beg for olives as a garnish, says Bill Books, beverage director of Torch and Crown Brewing Company in Manhattan. When I'm ready to indulge in that first sip, I grab Jack Rudy Vermouth brined olives. They add the perfect amount of salinity. These olives nod to the classic martini, combining dry vermouth, juniper, and coriander to mimic the flavors of the boozy beverage. Since they are brined in vermouth, they have a short shelf life after opening, but that shouldn't be a problem. Try eating just one. Some nights I skip the gin and just eat the olives straight from the jar with a spoon, and no shame, says Books. Grown in California and batched in Charleston, South Carolina, test out a few of these olives in a spritz for a savory undertone. Number 3. Collins Pimento Gourmet Spanish Olives. Adding an olive to your martini always levels it up, but choosing the right olive to round out the experience is no easy task, says Henry Schock, co-owner of Bottle House and Mr. West Cafe Bar in Seattle. Collins is the tried and true brand I've vetted and always go with. When I'm feeling classic, Pimento Gourmet Spanish olives are the only option. Any knowledgeable bartender knows that genuine Spanish olives make for the proper martini and shine in any classic cocktail. These have a dash of sweetness that elevates the salty olive brine, and a firm texture that's neither mushy nor too tough. These are statement olives. They're bold, salty, and carefully stuffed with spicy pimento peppers. Try sipping it in vermouth and soda or a Spanish-style spritz. The pepper will add a perfect hint of spice. Number 2. Collins Blue Cheese Stuffed Olives. Collins Blue Cheese Stuffed Olives offer an extra savory spin on a dirty martini. These large hand-picked queen olives are filled with creamy blue cheese and steeped in a delicious, salty brine. Add it as a quirky addition to a martini bar and switch up your usual drinking routine, or add them to a salad for quick and easy Mediterranean flavor. They make a fantastic garnish or a solid snack time option, Shock says. Number 1. Dirty Sue Stuffed Olives Pack. Olives are just as important as the quality of gin or vodka and vermouth that goes into a martini, says Claire Mallet of Catch One in Los Angeles. We take a lot of time to decide which vermouth best suits a particular gin, which is wasted if it's garnished with a subpar olive. For that reason, I like to use Dirty Sue olives. They have a guaranteed freshness, so when you bite into the olive there's a nice crunch. This set comes with all the fixings you need for a delicious dirty martini, a small bottle of Dirty Sue olive juice, and a jar of olives double stuffed with jalapeno and garlic. They're larger than most stuffed olives, brined perfectly, and finish off the martini with bold flavor and a subtle kick.